Welcome to the very first NDTV Property Awards. Let's get ready to honor and recognize the most innovative and reliable companies that are building India.
Good evening, everyone. A big thanks to all of you for joining us on this very special evening of NDTV Property Awards. Chandra, may we have you on the stage?
Thanks a lot for that, Manisha. And I have to say, for all of us at NDTV, to see the industry's leaders here is really a dream come true.
Vikram Chandra, may we have you on the stage?
Thanks a lot for that, Manisha. And I have to say, for all of us at NDTV, to see the industry's leaders here is really a dream come true programming. For most people, other than getting married, the single biggest decision they're going to make in their lives. And what do they base it on? They base it on a tip, they base it on some broker, they base it on a little ad that they see somewhere, maybe a hoarding that they catch. And on that, they're going to take that decision. And I'd like to thank you all so much for being here. For us, it's a vindication of an idea that we had, and it's a real pleasure to have all of you with us. Thank you.
Tracking property markets across the country. From emerging corridors of growth to the most promising investment bets. Cut through the hype and hard sell with our sharp analysis.
Just giving infrastructure status to affordable housing would have worked much better and far better.
The lords of the land.
You have to understand that there are people who can spot new locations, understand where the futures are going to move, and then probably follow the leaders.
The decision makers.
We should stop talking of single-digit FSI in these cities.
And the property pundits.
Our prime two investment destinations in Pune remain Wakad and Kharadi.
Opinions that matter.
Be a little careful when you're buying. If it's an end-use decision, please go ahead, look at the location and pick up the right home.
Question, probe, uncover.
I'm on the floodplains of the Yamuna River, and the construction you see behind me are illegal according to the National Green Tribunal.
Real stories delivered from ground zero.
It's the issue of land acquisition and the political and administrative will that's going to be the big headache.
Navigate the property bazaars and decode the market fundamentals for the best deals in town. Only on The Property Show on NDTV Profit.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin with the award which comes right at the top as an NDTV special award for the one thing which is the most important requirement for the industry: transparency. This special category of award goes to a company whose buyer-seller agreement includes every permit, every clearance, every title, even the design of every room and common areas which the buyer can measure. He knows exactly what's the product he's getting.
It gives us great pleasure to announce that the NDTV Transparency in Customer Service Award goes to Akshaya Homes. May we have the dashing Chitty Babu on the stage to receive the award. Ladies and gentlemen, the best brand ambassador for a real estate company goes to none other than the woman who lights up the room with her grace and beauty, a woman who has dominated the silver screen and left it only to become a supermom.
Karishma Kapoor, brand ambassador for the Avalon Group. So beautiful, super mom, and just so deserving. And may we also have the Avalon Group head with us today to join Karishma. Mr. Ajay Singhal.
now you've decided to be associated with the real estate industry. Please share with us how your experience has been.
Well, thank you so much. I'd like to say that I know I do endorse a lot of brands, and I truly, truly believe in them, and that's why I do it. And I just like to say my association with the Avalon Group has been wonderful, and I'm so glad that our association has reaped these benefits, including this wonderful award. Thank you so much.
I feel really proud to share the accomplishments of the woman CEO who's made one of India's most respected companies a name to contend with.
It was excellent, and the developers of this country are doing excellent job and fulfilling the dreams of the people. And we at CERA are happy to be proud to be associated with it.
CERA presents NDTV Property Awards. CERA reflects your style.
Touch. Feel. In touch. CERA. Luxury design that reflects your style.
For our next award category, the jury insisted that we recognize more than one developer because this is the segment where homes in India are needed the most. The developers, of course, have a tough task. But let's tell you who's actually emerged at the top for outstanding contribution to India's affordable low-cost housing. Ladies and gentlemen, Vaibhava Bangalore by VBHC. Can we have Mr. Manpreet Singh Kochar, Head Marketing, Diwan Housing Finance Limited, to present the award, along with Mr. Markan, to Mr. Jay Kumar, Director of VBHC, and his team.
Another project very deserving of this award is TVH Savya, Chennai. And may we request Mr. Ravichandran, Chairman, to receive the award, sir.
It's a big moment for me. It's as well as my company. It's a big motivation factor for us to develop for this type of project in South India. Thank you.
The next category of awards, Best Budget Apartments Tier 2 City. May we request Mr. Pranav Ansal to come and collect the award. This is Ansal Green's Sonipat.
Best Budget Apartment Tier 1 City goes to, I've already opened the envelope, Gaur Grandeur 2, Noida by Gorsons. Could we have on stage Vineet Singh, Executive Vice President, 99 Acres, to join us on stage to present the trophy along with the Minister to Mr. Manoj Kaur.
I congratulate NDTV to host such a nice program and a balanced program.
Can we request Atul Sangvi, Chief Operating Officer, CERA, to join us on stage to present this award category along with the Honorable Minister? Our property business will be the biggest single business in the next 10 years. Ladies and gentlemen, these were the words spoken recently by the chairman of one of India's largest business houses. He believes that real estate holds the potential to overtake his bread and butter business. This group is definitively on the path to be the top contender and also one which enjoys the instant trust of a customer. Ladies and gentlemen, Godrej Properties for the best emerging developer. And joining us from Godrej Properties is Mr. Girish Shah, Executive Vice President, Marketing and Sales.
All of us at Godrej Properties are extremely excited to have received this award. I think obviously NDTV has been doing great work on the programming front in the property sector. I think particularly coming from NDTV, it's a great recognition and we're all thrilled to have received the award.
Next special category is for an outstanding woman in real estate.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I feel really proud to share the accomplishments of the woman CEO who's made one of India's most respected companies a name to contend with, even in real estate.
Ladies and gentlemen, outstanding women CEO in real estate, Anita Arjun Das, Managing Director, Mahindra Lifespaces and Mahindra World City. Our next 4 categories had to be split region-wise because this category had the maximum nominations. It is the sweet spot of developers and buyers, both Best Premium Apartments, North India. Nominations are
Best Residential Apartment, Premium, North. 34 Pavilion. ATS Advantage Phase 1. Crescent Court. Lotus Boulevard. The Pranayam.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Pranayam, Faridabad Puri Constructions. May we request Tarun Mehrotra, COO, to join us on the stage, please.
Well, I've been a very keen observer of the NDTV property show for the last 2 years, but I must say the show really held a very, very, very high standard. It's at par with any international. It's totally unbiased. It gives a very free and fair view to the customer.
Best Premium Apartments, South India. The nominations are
Best Residential Apartment, Premium, South. Ajmera Infinity. Greenage. Provident Wellworth City. VDB Celadon. Vijay Shanti Mystique.
And the honor goes to Sattva Greenage, Bangalore, Salarpuria Sattva Group. May we have on stage Mr. Vijay Agarwal, Managing Director, to receive the award.
Best Premium Apartment, East and Central India. The nominees are
Best Residential Apartment, Premium, Central and East. Shalimar Emerald. Singapore City. The Empire. Upahar, the Condoville.
And the winner is Upahar, the Condoville, Ambuja, Nyutia. Could we request Mr. Pramod Ranjan Devedi to collect the award, please? Congratulations, sir.
Can we request Mr. Yogesh Lakhani, Bright Outdoor Media, to join us on stage to present the next award along with the Honorable Minister. And this one is for Best Premium Apartment, West India. The nominees are
Best Residential Apartment, Premium, West. 24K Glitterati. Amanora Towers, 15 to 17. Kalpataru Aura. Kalpataru Hills. Rohan Mithila.
The honor goes to 24K Glitterati, Kolte Patil, Pune. Can we have Sujay Kalale, CEO, to join us? Ladies and gentlemen, our next award is for a leader who has facilitated change, created new possibilities, and laid down a clear vision for the future, all on a very, very strong base of credibility. He's a self-made man, a promoter who motivates his team of professionals to think better, to dream better, and be better. Ladies and gentlemen, meet our transformational leader of real estate. May we have on stage Ashish Purvankara, Ravi is so media shy, very difficult to bring him, but thank you, Ashish, for receiving this on behalf of your father. Next category of awards is Best Residential Apartment Super Luxury.
Best Residential Apartment Super Luxury, JP Suncourt, Lodha Bellissimo, Olympia Sky Villas, Raheja Atlantis, Raisina Residency.
Can we have Mr. Abhijit Roy, Managing Director, Berger Paints India, to join us in giving this award.
And the winner is Olympia Sky Villas, OMR Road, Chennai.
We would like to thank NDTV for recognizing us with this award. A young company like us, it helps in being more innovative and sustainable like Olympia's always is.
Our jury found the price range in the super luxury category too wide a range. So they voted for another winner in a project which falls in the luxury category for the best residential apartment luxury. And the honor goes to Raisina Residency, Tata Housing. Rodin Banerjee, the dynamic CEO of Tata Housing, with us. Can we have with us Mr. Manjeet Bansal, MD, Windows Magic, to present the next category of awards, which is Best Villa Project.
Best Residential Villa, Chaitanya Smaran, Villa Ruby, Silver Springs, Skylark Arcadia, Sobha Lifestyle Phase 1, Z-Earth.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Chaitanya Smaran, Whitefield, Bangalore, by Chaitanya Projects. Mr. Guru Prasad, Managing Director, to receive the award. His untiring zest, his belief that things will change for the better.
Mr. Markin, you said something which is close to my heart.
Big builders, the people who are creating a society, new society, we could meet them, and it's really a pleasure for us to host this function on behalf of CERA. Majority of the cases we have been supplying to these people also. So, we feel proud that we are associated with them. And more and more they bring IPOs better for our company. We have already been growing at the rate of 52%, and we would like to sustain that growth. And for that one, their cooperation is very much needed.
Touch. Feel. In touch. CERA. Luxury design that reflects your style.
Imagine this one company which has decided to do it all. Build the tallest mixed-use land development, the tallest residential building in NCR, a circular-shaped 46-story project, Disney-inspired home, and Armani-designed apartments. Innovation is what drives this company.
The Innovation Leader Award goes to Supertech. Mr. R.K. Arora, CMD, joins us to receive it. Industry status or not formally, real estate is an industry to contend with. And there is one man who has worked relentlessly to ensure that policymakers, industry associations and opinion makers all get to the bottom of the big issues and work together to find the right solutions. His untiring zest, his belief that things will change for the better are truly contagious.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the king of Powai, the Amitabh Bachchan of real estate, Mr. Niranjan Hirandani. Best township under 200 acres. The nominees are
Best township less than 200 acres. Blue Ridge, Nahar's Amrit Shakti, Neotown, Oberoi Garden City, Silver Springs.
And the winner is Silver Springs, Indore. This is a joint development agreement between Fire Capital and Silver Realties. May I request Mr. Mukesh Javeri, Abhishek Javeri and Om Chaudhary to come on the stage and receive the award.
I'd like to congratulate NDTV for having started these awards. I think pretty much has the scope to kind of become the Oscars of awards in the real estate space.
For Best Township, above 200 acres, the nominees are
Best township greater than 200 acres. Amanora Park Town, ATS Golf Meadows, Hiranandani Estate Thane, Marg Swaran Bhumi.
And the award goes to Amanora Parktown City Corporation, Anirudh Deshpande, Managing Director. Please do join us.
More happy to have it from NDTV because the survey and the jury has been quite worked in detail. The questions that were asked were quite detailed. So we are extremely happy to receive this award.
Our next special category of awards is a special jury award for the environment-friendly residential project for none other than Z Earth, Bangalore.
May I invite the jury members, Dr. Nilima Rizbud, Anshuman Magazine, Anupabi, Rohit Salotra, Sachin Sandhi, to join us on stage to give away this very special jury award to Dr. Chandrasekhar Hariharan, Executive Chairman, Biodiversity Conservation India.
It's not about zero energy homes anymore. This is more about how to make your home, if it's a non-Z home, into a home that can get towards zero energy.
Our next special category of award is for a company whose scale of development and delivery leaves the nearest competitor breathless. The company which puts India on the global map with its development capability. Its velocity of sales is astounding, and buyers and investors queue up in the company's key market and project gets sold out within a few days. The nominees are
Top residential space developer, DLF, Lodha Group, Omax, Prestige Group, Unitech.
All right, can we have the gentleman from CERA to come and present this award? Mr. S. Kothari, CEO. And the winner is DLF, Rajiv Talwar. May we have you on stage, sir? Now to recognize and acknowledge the developers who've made an impact on IT and commercial space. It's something that we also keep a very close tab on.
Best IT Park, Blue Ridge SEZ, DLF Epitome Building 5, Infospace, Manyata Embassy, Times Square.
The award goes to Manyata Embassy Business Park, Embassy Group. Could we have Jeetu Virvani, Managing Director, to receive the award?
Right now, there are a lot of developers doing good work, and it's glad that evenings like this, which gives them their recognition, and I think it'll be better for the industry going ahead.
The nominees for the best commercial project, which is the next category, are
Best Commercial Project. EcoSpace Business Park. First International Financial Center. Godrej Waterside. JSW Global Corporate Headquarters. The Capital.
And the award goes to First International Financial Center, BKC Mumbai, developed by Ernest Towers Private Limited.
Now for the most environment-friendly commercial IT project. For this category of award, I'd like to acknowledge the work put in by our knowledge partners, which is Environment Design Solutions, EDS. I'd also like to call upon stage Mr. Pranish Chibbar, VP Sales and Marketing, HETEC India, to present the award along with the Honorable Minister. The winner in this category is 3Cs Boulevard by 3Cs, a platinum-rated project.
It takes conviction of quality, delivery, and growth to continue to play big in this segment. Ladies and gentlemen, India's top commercial developer.
Top Commercial Space Developer. Brigade Group. DLF. Godrej Properties. K. Raheja Corporation. Prestige Group. Vatika Group.
And the title goes to the Prestige Group.
We feel very encouraged with this, and I am sure that we will do a lot more to the development of this industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's such an honor to call upon the stage Mr. PNC Menon, founder and chairman of Soba Developers.
We are one of the big makers of Sanitaryware, and we supply to all the big property developers and all the big projects. So we thought it would be a good platform to showcase our projects and meet all the top developers. So that was our main reason. It was quite a good program, and I think both of us got a good mileage out of it. Prizes, and they chose all the top builders, the way they gave prizes, the jury. I think everything was good.
Touch. Feel. In touch. CERA, luxury design that reflects your style.
Seriously, Sameer, do you have a Bangalore connection? Because that city seems to have swept the awards today.
With a surname like Jasuja, do you really think so? Best mall category. Malls in India have actually come of age. They've made the full-page glitzy ads for shopping festivals in Dubai and Singapore almost redundant in the country now. The viewer's choice for the Best Mall Award goes to Select City Mall by Select Infra. May I request Mr. Inder Sharma, Chairman, and Yogaraj Arora, Director, to join us and receive the award.
Now, the most precious award of the evening, and can we request Mr. Vikram Somani, CMD CERA, to join us on stage for presenting it. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a legacy that people will proudly follow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the true calling of a leader, and today we are proud to announce NDTV Lifetime Achievement Award for a man who's not only achieved business success, but he's done it with his heart in the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, it's such an honor to call upon the stage Mr. PNC Menon, founder and chairman of Sobha Developers. And now for the moment that we've all been waiting for, to hear what Mr. Markan has to say to the industry for the industry.
Mr. Rao, Manisha, Vikram, ladies and gentlemen. To begin with, I would like to thank NDTV for having organized this kind of an award function. And secondly, and more important, perhaps, many congratulations to all the winners here today. India is on the verge of massive urbanization. In the last 10 years alone, looking at the census figures, the total number of towns have increased from 5,161 to 7,935. Never in the past this has happened. The increase of towns by around 2,800, it took 50 years after independence in India to have so many towns in the country, and in just last 1 decade, we were able to achieve this feat. But again, if you look at the number of shortage of housing in our country, the 18.78 million houses which we require to be built, it can't be done by the government alone. Out of 18.78 million, the government has set aside in the 12th plan funds under Rajiv Awas Yojana to construct just 1 million of such houses. Rest of 17.78 million houses have to come from the private sectors or has to be a private-public partnership. And this is where the challenge lies. And this is where I think both the government and the private sector will have to come forward and meet this shortage of housing in our country. As far as the government is concerned, I think the foremost and most important thing is we should grant industry or infrastructure status to the reality sector. What is surprising to us is that when we allow the other infrastructure industries to restructure their loans for delays, the reasons of which are beyond the industry's concerns, they do not allow the reality sector to restructure the loans because the reality sector is not covered under the infrastructure sector. We have taken it up with the RBI. The finance minister also has taken it up with the RBI, and we are sure that this we may be able to achieve soon. The other thing is the DCCO, the date for commercial commencement of operations. If you delay it by 6 months, you become an NPA. Whereas for other infrastructure status projects, this doesn't happen. I think if any sector, if any industry, or if any sector deserves this thing, it is the reality sector. And this is again which we are continuously taking up with the finance ministry and the RBI. But the most important thing, as I have always been saying so, is that in mega cities at least, we should stop talking about single-digit FSI. We should start talking about double-digit, beyond 10 FSIs in mega cities. Then only we'll be able to meet the shortage of EWS and LIG housing. When we talk about the economically weaker section, when we talk about the lower income group, the housing for them becomes viable only if the land is free. Only if the FSI is free. Once the private sector and the government, both of us, we move ahead together, hand in hand, 18.78 million, we would be able to fill this gap. We'll be able to provide every household a house in this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Markan. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Vikram Somani, can we have you back on stage, sir, to present a small memento to the Honorable Minister? All right, a quick vote of thanks from Smita Chakrabarti, Head of Revenue and CEO of NDTV Lifestyle.
Well, thank you all for being here. I get the honor of thanking everyone who made this evening possible. The vote of thanks up to our presenting sponsor, CERA, and our associate sponsors, Berger Paints India, Window Magic, DHFL 99acres.com, Hetic India Private Limited, Construction Solutions Partner, JCB India Limited, Outdoor Partner, Bright Outdoor Media, Knowledge Partners, Prop Equity, Green Knowledge Partners, EDS, and our official tabulators for the jury awards, ENY. Thank you all for making this evening possible, and thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Smita. And before we let Mr. Markan go, all the winners who want a photograph with him up on the stage.